Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. We have a bunch of man-hunting boom rats coming in, 31 no less. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to tuck people into... Oh. That is not good. We're gonna have to tuck man and animal inside the walls for the time being. We'll wait until they all go asleep, and then we'll go and murder them. Pretty straightforward. It's not the most glamorous tactic, I'll give you that. We could try to make a stand and then we would get murdered for it. So that is not going to happen. Instead, we're just going to train all the pigs for hauling. There's our refining done, so we'll get on to the smoke pop pelts. Which we have seen in action before. They were pretty interesting, although a one-time use. And yeah, we're pretty much just forced to sit here and just wait until they go to sleep, which is going to take a while. So I hope they brought some reading material in there. They've got food at least. Speaking of food, the boom rats are definitely going to eat all the rice that's outside the map, or outside the building, because they're boom rats and they're the little jerks. At least the solar flare is now ending, so we can get some food cooled again. The limited amount of battery life that we have. I really should put down a second solar panel, but I want to move away from here soon. We can either do so with like a lot of pig caravans, going back and forth. Or we can set up our beautiful infinite chem reactor, which takes an unknown amount of energy. And just grabs the chem fuel out of the air, which is lovely. It's like America's wet dream. They won't have to invade for oil, they could just pluck it out of the sky. But yes, we are not really going anywhere with those boom rats outside, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to sit here and wait. If you could just grab one, look at your needs. You're getting pretty tired. They did come, like, fresh from the edge of the map, so of course they spawned with full food, full, like, sleep. They're just gonna hop around for a while, be very annoying, and then eventually they'll go to bed, and we'll try to kill some of them. And then there might not be as many of them, and then we might be able to do something, I don't know. I'm gonna stay zoomed out for a bit, because 31 boom rats make a lot of noise. If I were to zoom back in, I would pretty much get my voice blocked out because they're all yelling all the time. They're a little bit mad. Oh well. It's a bit less over here, there we go. Let's look at our inventory. We've got a minigun, good short bow, infinite chem reactor, which I'm very happy with. The superior sniper rifle, that's going to be a beautiful one. Very accurate at long range, which is what matters here. Well, not here, but you know what I mean. We had a lot of beautiful sniping at the last raid. Okay, now they're tired. Sort of hoping they're gonna go to bed any minute now. And then the rampage begins. We'll begin by grabbing the chain shotgun. For instance, it's not very accurate, but it shoots a lot. What are you doing? Are you just wandering off? You are, okay. We're down to 28. These two are leaving, it looks like. I am not really sure why, but I will happily take it. The less explosive rats we have, the better I feel, really. Yeah, they slowly start wandering off, doing their own thing, I don't know. That's, like I said, I'm not complaining. If it means we don't have to stay inside for like 3 days, that would be lovely. If it was anything else, yes, I'd put a pig in the door again, but these are explosive rats. The longer you play Rimworld, the more you learn to respect these critters, even though they're tiny. Even though they're tiny. Just leave them alone while they're awake. You might be able to hunt them in the wild if there's like 1 or 2 of them, but not a pack like this that all want human flesh for some inexplicable reason. Yeah, we're not really getting the opportunity here that we need to be able to pop out. But I want to try. Brian, cover the door. They all awoke immediately. Holy crap, that's bad. Yeah, we're staying inside now. That was what they call a bad idea. We'll be able to keep the door repaired, of course. It's a couple of boom rats. They're not going to murder our door. Not that horribly, anyway. Right. Let's try that again. Ow. That hurt. Ah, we're fine. Then keep trying to beat the door up a little bit, but we should be fine. How hurt am I? A couple of burns. They'll need medical treatment soon. Please put out the fire. Much better. Much better. They're slowly going down now. There we go. They don't like the chain shotgun. I wonder why. Ryan, cover the rear. Ish. Can you not? There we go. Oh, you are no longer manhunting. That's good. Let's make sure it stays that way. I think we're good to let people out again. But I want to make sure. You're fleeing. That's acceptable. That is acceptable. We're going to try and shoot a couple more of them. Now that they've mostly vacated the premises. Because they did eat our food, and I would like some of it back. Nice shot, Super Sarge. Yeah, flee, little critter, flee! This is hopefully some practice for them. I doubt it, no. It's worth almost nothing. Fair enough. Oh well, we got a bit of food. It's more than we got before. We're all unrestricted again. All the animals aren't even restricted to begin with. That doesn't seem to make sense. Let's tell everyone that cannot do hauling yet to stay inside. And the other pigs can do, like, useful stuff. It's fine. I know you're all... Oh, right, I get it now. I unrestricted the wrong... It's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. That wasn't so bad. We're going to designate them all hunted now. That's right, we can actually give out a hunting order for once. That's... yeah. We've gotten to that point now. Maybe I'll do a bit of mining as well. Trosma. Eclipse! Because of course, why not? It's not like we need power, right? This is awful. I guess it's practice. Yeah, you've got no chance of hitting him. Which is fine. I guess. A refugee! A starship janitor named Yutaka Hester calls you from nearby. She's being chased by pirates from the Night Shankers. You're a misogynist with chemical interest who has a passion for shooting, animals, major medicine, growing, artistic, and major intelligence. I'm gonna refuse this guy because I have enough people right now. And I don't want difficult raids to come towards me. No, thank you. Yeah, if Nanon could... Or Raven. I guess that's fine too. Okay. Random explosions happening all over the place. I guess this is fine. Could be worse. Yeah, not much going on right now. Aside from the little bloody rats. Yeah, I think it might be time to pack up and move soon. I don't want to put down another solar panel for the infinite chem fuel reactor. Which is pretty large, actually. Well, I'm not sure what else I expected. Let's put it down, see how much power it needs. I'm pretty curious about that thing. Only 300, you know what? Ooh. Ooh. Now that's an interesting one. I like that. Chem fuel powered generator. Because we have a chem fuel generator. And if we put down a chem fuel powered generator... Again, doesn't list how much power it provides, which is very annoying. I think it's like 1,000. But don't quote me on that. I'm probably going to put down a wind turbine, though. And we'll put it... Let's put it over here, why not? We'll run a power line through there. There we go, least amount of exposed wiring. Guess that's a health hazard. Yeah. We'll see what we can do with the infinite chem reactor. And this way, we are not completely out of power when we have an eclipse happening. Like right now, for example. It's so convenient. I wonder why I haven't done that before. Probably because I'm trying to save components. See, there we go. Is that linked up yet? I don't think it is. Doesn't seem to be transferring power. Right. I forgot. I thought I remembered it, that the cooler was, like, transferring power on its own. It's not. Also, the eclipse just ended. Like, literally just ended. Ooh. Takes 10 days to create a stack of chem fuel. But it's free. You can't hate free, you know. We've got a lot more power in now thanks to that wind turbine, so yeah, we should be good here for a while now. I like it. I approve. Should have done that ages ago. Smoke pop belts have been researched. Awesome. Let's get great bows. Because why not? Our mining is going pretty decent. I like it. Let's make sure to make this a remove roof area. Susie's wandering in a daze. We've got overhead mountain here, so we've got to be careful. Wouldn't want to collapse the roof on anyone, would we? No, that would be very bad. Oh well, not my concern. How's the mining going, buddy? Very nice. I did kind of mess up your sleep schedules. Let's fix that. I like how you can just tell them, like, hey, fix your sleep. And it works. If only that works for me. That'd be great. Got a bunch of cargo pods coming down. What? Oh, what are we going to get? We get a bunch of wort. Wort can be used to make beer. And things like that. So that's good. We need to shove it in a fermenting barrel, which we do not have yet. So much for our booze production, you know. It's a shame. But oh well, how are we doing on meals? I think we'll be fine. Pemmican, let's see, we need meat. That's not good, because we don't have any. Like, I would love to make pemmican right now, I really would. But aside from the boom rats that just visited us a couple of days ago, and boom rats like to burn when they die, it's kind of difficult to hunt. Funnily enough. Very weird how that works. Let's tell them to do some more mining. I would like some more steel. It means we'll have to send more caravans out, but, you know, mining practice is also useful. And who knows, we might be able to build a tank or whatever to just drive there. I know we can't. It would be lovely to have land vehicles, but it would also be really unbalanced, probably. But it would be so cool. We could do Mad Max Fury Road over here. Oh, that would be cool. We could literally make our own fuel by sitting around and pumping some electricity into it. Imagine the possibilities. Just imagine them. Can you see it? Just have a dune buggy just crossing around with colonists inside it. That would be fun. The pigs are helping. It's carrying like 60 steel, despite not being fully adult, so that's pretty good actually. This would be helpful practice for Trosma, who will be required to dig out most of our base once we get to the mountains. Because hey, I like building in mountains, what can I say? Ooh, speaking of animals, a large herd of ibex is passing through the area. They will not attack, unless provoked. That's a lot of them, though. I don't think we can handle that. But we can try. We can certainly try. Bring everyone that can hold a weapon. Susie's fine. She'll be fine. It's really annoying that I can't get an accurate count on them because it's like, oh yeah, there's both ibex rams and ibex does, so we don't know. Take a guess. Because they're traveling in two different groups, I might be able to make one of them leave and then shoot one of them. I just want meat to hunt. Oh no, they're not. They're just traveling very annoyingly. Sod it. Mistakes are there to be made. Or you know, we'll just shoot the wrong one. Get him! We got one of them. And we didn't piss them all off. Guess that's a victory. We can now make like 5 pemmican. Let's do until we have X. Let's make like 1,000 pemmican or something. We'll make that a priority after making fine meals. Because fine meals are cool. They make people feel good. We could do with some of that. Right, Susie? Go get food. If you're starving, and that's awful, and you're not feeling good, and you're being rebuffed by Phoebe a lot. I keep thinking you're female because of the nickname. Or the last name, I guess. But you know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hang on 1 minute. Sorry about that. Got interrupted. But yeah, things are going pretty well now. So I can't wait for the raid to be like, hello, we're gonna break all your stuff now. You know they're gonna come soon. You know they will. Which is why I think it might be good to start moving soon. I prefer sooner rather than later. We'll probably send Trosma. He's been doing a stellar job at all the mining. There's a bit more to be done, buddy, I'm afraid. We've got 2,000 steel now, so that's really good. I'm gonna keep Nanon here just because, well, we need Nanon. She's a primary cook and primary doctor. There we go, he's now level 11 mining, so that's gonna help, like, dig out the stuff. Looks like we can only get so much ore, which is still the same. So having a bad miner will get you less yield than there is in the rock. That makes sense. This also means that we could theoretically start mining the plasteel right now and get, like, all of it. At least if Trosma's mining. Which he might not always be. I guess we'll order some more exploratory mining. We do have some silver ore over here, interestingly enough. But yes, just start mining random things. I need you to practice a lot. Because otherwise it's going to be very annoying to build a mine base. A mountain base, not a mine base. I guess it's technically correct in that we are building a mine. But it's also not really. And that's what matters. You gonna be good? Yeah. Are you gonna be good? Probably. Have fun. Good luck. Let's go deconstruct the limestone while we're at it. We're just gonna try and steal all the resources from here for when we move. And get some practice for construction. Because, you know, deconstructing stuff technically counts as building stuff. In a weird roundabout way. Yeah, it takes a lot of work, which is good, because that means more experience. The night shift. We only have a couple of night owls. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Yeah. Combine that with the fast learner, we're getting a lot of experience right now, which is lovely. It means that we'll be able to build a pretty base, as well as a functional one. Both are very important things. We'll continue to mine all this steel as well. We're just going to start strip mining this place now. It will be lovely. Look at us go. We'll get some components from over here. We've got some more components up here. We've got that gold meteorite that fell down. We should do something about tattered appeal, or apparel, whenever we... I mean, I guess we have someone who's decent at tailoring in Nanon with a 9. But I don't think we can really put a tailoring bench down right now. Truck uranium ore. We already knew about that one, didn't we? Super Sarge, I really appreciate it, but... No? No? Go do, like, more important stuff, I guess? That is not your forte, sir. That is not what you should be doing. It's going too well. I've got ideas. It's fine. Security. There we go. Let's make some deadfall traps. Just around the outside of our gates here. Because we have the steel now. We have the steel. We have the resources. It might help deter raiders. Or at least it'll force them away from using those corners as cover, which will benefit us. It will also harm us when we try to use them as cover, but hey. There's only a tiny, tiny chance that we actually trigger it ourselves. I think the best deadfall traps are actually sandstone. Because they're stone, you know, they're a lot heavier. Brilliant. I think they're all done, which is good. We'll set them to auto rearm, so that if someone trips it, it will automatically create a function that's like, hey you, go set this up right. Super Sergeant didn't like his clothing, so he's hiding in his room. I guess that's fair. And yeah, the wind turbine's really, really effective. So we can start making us some free chem fuel. Just imagine, like, that is going to be 6 times 6 times 75 chem fuel for a year. It won't really do too much for the traveling with the pods, but it'll help. It will definitely help. So that way, if we want to go to a loading screen, I really should load these up before the episode starts. Oh well, maybe future me will learn that lesson one day. But yeah, if we want to fling stuff over here, we're probably not in reach. But we could have definitely flung ourselves over to that little event thing without any difficulty. That would have been useful. Right, I think the spot we decided on was like over here. Because it has a creek and an asphalt road. So does this, but this is mountainous and I like mountainous. Especially with caves. We'll be able to look at caves. You could say it's a cave story. A blight. A colonist has noticed a blight on your crops. Oh no. You should cut or burn the blighted plants before the blight spreads. I think you will automatically go and like fight the blight. I'm not sure. I hope so. Please? You are my grower. Right, fine. We'll do it manually then. You get removed. You get removed. Wield the scalpel. Cut out the bad parts. Save the good parts. Now's not the time to sleep. Great bows. Cool. Get me long blades. We're doing all the medieval research today. We're going to start learning how to make weapons. Yeah, unfortunately, James does not realize just how important this matter is. He wants to sleep instead. Which is fair. Sleep is good. But nowhere near as good as knowing that our food will keep growing. And this is a lot better than the previous blights used to be, because that was literally just a screw you button. Yeah, we'll keep you digging for now, I guess. That would be helpful. But I think in the next episode we will send off a caravan of pigs, mostly. I think we might send someone like, you know what? We'll send Susie along. Why not? Yeah, you would have food if you weren't locked in your room, starving. Gee whiz! I wonder how that one works. Oh well. Yeah, we'll probably send someone like Susie along to guard it. And then we'll like try to get a second place set up. Yay, horrible meals. How lovely. Those are my favorite. Dream break risk, because yeah. You were a silly. He has collapsed due to exhaustion. Go to bed. Seriously. Minus 25 for being exhausted. Not cool. Pigs are getting pregnant once again. It's just ridiculous, really. They're breeding like rabbits. But anyway, thank you all for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Really helps me and the channel. I always appreciate it. You might want to subscribe while you're down there, so it'll get you more videos in your feed that you know, if you enjoyed this one, you'll probably enjoy the others as well. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good one, folks.